I don't know. The green light was flashing?
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Huh.
Things that make you go,
Gosh, I hope it doesn't shut off, man.
Oh, man.
It better not shut off.
That's probably a little loud on the recording. Make a little adjustment.
Does it look like I zoomed in too much?
I mean, my legs look a little cut off, but it's all good.
All right. It is what it is. What's up, y'all? We are back.
Yes.
For another episode. Dude, I think this is going to be episode 31.
31.
We're trucking along. I got to find some time to cut up some I was able to find some of anyways. I got to make some more YouTube shorts. I got to find some time to do that though. But we are back. I'm back. It was it's a Sunday. I just got off of work again. Today was a light day, but I'm still pretty tired.
Yeah, I went in yesterday, babysit some guys. Yeah. I will tell you this, airplane comes apart quicker than it does going together. The one that we took apart in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for the respray.
Yep.
Yeah. So much easier taking them apart than putting them together.
We actually were able to get that one in the booth today, bro.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We sanded it down yesterday.
Shot the blue?
Shot the blue today.
They'll shoot the silver tomorrow.
They'll shoot the silver tomorrow.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're going to have to... sorry, guys, for a little shop talk. They're going to have to do what we did for the gray. So they're going to have to... You know what I mean? Well, no, they're gonna have to they're gonna have to run the tape like we did to flip for the gray.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a pain in the butt.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have to follow the fine line along all the trim.
Right.
So it was kind of a pain in the butt, but we knocked it out, dude.
Hell yeah.
There was 4 of us working on it this morning. We knocked it out. They got it in the booth, and so. Yeah, so good turnaround on that one. But anyways, to my left, your guys is right. The man, the myth, the legend himself. We got Johnny, a.k.a. Johnny Pasty Legs, a.k.a. Johnny the Collector. And I'm your boy, JD, a.k.a. JD in the white tee, a.k.a. Slow day today, but I'm still tired. I am excited because we got beer and tequila.
We have beer and tequila.
For those that don't know, that's kind of my favorite little combo. I like beer and tequila. I do enjoy a good whiskey. Right. I do enjoy a good whiskey or any other type of, but beer and tequila is my thing.
You know, we got May coming up, Cinco de Mayo's coming up. I figured we're gonna start.
I forgot about that.
We're gonna start early. Oh, by the way. Special gift I got for you will be here this week, so I should have it for the next podcast.
Oh, I love a gift.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Oh gosh. If it's close, it's gonna be something racist.
No.
Huh?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought for Cinco de Mayo you were gonna.
I may have gotten you a Hispanic little person. Maybe not.
Oh boy. What?
The day that I have a group of little people come out, as everybody knows, JD loves our little people.
I love them.
Loves them to death. That would be, hey, if we have anybody who is little, wants to come on the show, let us know. We'll make a special seat for you.
Preferably a female. Preferably a female. I ain't gonna lie. I'm from Vegas. Been to, may or may not have been to a few strip clubs in my time.
Right.
And had my share of lap dances.
Really?
But I thoroughly enjoyed when we went to the wrestling.
Oh yeah.
And I think it was like $20. For $20 you could go up on to the ring, and not in the ring, but on the outside of the ring, and you just post up right there on the ring, and then they come in front of you and they toot, 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 and they pop it. The homegirl did upside down, bro. She did the handstand upside down, and she was popping that thing.
Does it sound like Mario though?
Nah, but I was like, okay. She was like, first she was just twerking on me regular, and then she turned around, did the handstand, had that thing in my face. I was like, yo. It was kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. They make you sit down, so it was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
But what do we got?
Got some Dos Equis Amber here. So I figured as our nice ice cold beer before we get going.
Dude, look how frothy that is. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but that's nice and frothy right there. Oh, yeah.
Even got us a little bucket here with 2 extra just in case we need it on some ice.
So good.
So good.
On a lightweight, empty stomach. I haven't eaten since noon.
Oh.
So
I had a little bit of pasta before you showed up.
I should have scarfed something down, but Britt made some like chili soup or something, and I was like, yeah, let me just go get this out of the way. And
Well, nothing goes better than beer and chili.
yeah, I know.
Beer and chili.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. Oh, by the way, shout out to my mama. Today is her birthday.
Oh, shout out to Angie.
Yeah, my brother called yesterday. He was like,
Happy birthday, Angie.
what'd you get Mom for her birthday? I got the same thing I got her last year. Nothing. He's like, nothing? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Mom said if she wants something really bad, she'll let us know. Other than that, don't buy her nothing. Just something that she's like, I got everything. I don't need anything.
He bought her something.
And he's like, oh, so we doing that now? And I'm like, apparently you didn't get the memo. I go, because I got the memo. I mean, every once in a while she may send me something for my birthday. Like last year, I think she did. She got us the Spam. Remember, we got to do the episodes with the different flavors of Spam. And but if there's something she really, really wants, she'll let us know. Other than that, she says, I'll just go buy it myself. And she goes, why would I wait on you to buy it for me? So,
bro, have you cracked open any of those Spams?
So I did crack open the bacon Spam. Of course, that's readily available.
That's regular.
That's regular. But I bought an extra one just so I could try to see what it was like of the Korean barbecue. Cubed it up, put it in the air fryer, served it like hors d'oeuvres. It was quite tasty. I want to do the jalapeno one. I've never had the jalapeno one. They have a tocino. They got a few other flavors in there. So, try
I haven't had the jalapeno one. I want to try them.
Yeah.
I want to try all those.
We should air fry them next time. Have little hors d'oeuvres over here. Little jalapeno stuff. But yeah.
Ooh, you just gave me an idea. I don't know. Britt's been messing with this sourdough lately. She got a starter from, I think, her mom or somebody.
Right.
Or maybe Andrea. And so she's been making stuff with the sourdough.
Oh, sourdough
and
is great.
Fire, bro. She made bagels. They were fire. She's made just sourdough loaf. That was fire. She's made all kinds. So now I've been sending her recipes. Oh, yeah. Bro, they got these chicks on Instagram, bro, that are just, they do everything with sourdough. Mm-hmm. Bro, they got the jalapeno cheddar like sourdough loaf. Mm-hmm. I saw another one. She did a pepperoni. And cheese with hot honey.
Right.
Woo! All kinds of stuff. But I saw one for the kids. Right. So you can use your sourdough and you could dip it in the sourdough. You could do sourdough corn dogs.
Oh, okay.
And I might have to have her whenever she does that, because she wants to do it soon. Whenever she does that, I might have to get some of that jalapeno Spam and cut it up into like squares. You know what I mean? Like a good rectangle.
Yep.
And then use it for a corn dog.
Oh.
Yeah, that might be fire.
So years ago, first time I made sourdough, and I know it's a bit of a process, but I made the sourdough bread balls that you cut open and then you fill them with chili.
Oh yeah, like the bowls.
Yeah.
Like the big loaf.
Yeah.
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 You cut out the top.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. Put the chili in there, cheese, fresh jalapeno on the top,
Ooh, that
and some of
sounds
them big
fire.
Frito scoops around the edge. Man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
That sounds fire.
Yeah, you can tell we're fat.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Speaking of fat,
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard. So there's I thought it was interesting in general, but also I thought you might find this interesting. Sorry, you guys, and I wanted to get your thoughts because you are in the workforce and you gain PTO just like I do,
Right.
but you've also been on GLP1's.
Yes.
So now I know they're very expensive.
Right.
So there now is this thing going around. There was a study done, and from that study, now Amazon has implemented or is thinking about starting to implement this. So what I'm about to tell you. So they did a study, and 67% of Gen Zers today that are in the workforce.
Right.
Keep in mind, I thought this was interesting. Keep in mind that Gen Zers, the oldest Gen Zer is 29 years old.
Damn.
Okay?
Okay.
So they're 14 to 29.
Okay.
So workforce, I mean, yeah, you could start working in high school.
Right.
So let's say 16 to 29. Okay? So they did a study. 67% of Gen Zers say that they would rather or they would stay at a job that they hate if the employer was offering GLP1s instead of PTO.
Oh, no. Look.
No, hold on.
67%.
But let's break this down. But what was alarming to me is, are there, and I've been busy working. So I read the art. I haven't had a ton of time to do research, to go down, because I found it very interesting because I kind of wanted to go down a rabbit hole, but I didn't really get a chance to. But I find that interesting, not only because of just the thought of, hey, I'll take GLP-1s instead of PTO, but we're talking about Gen Z from the age of 16 to 29. That's not very. I guess you don't have to be old to be heavy or to want to lose weight.
Right.
But 67%.
Right. I will say this. When I was like seriously before I got sucked into the supervisor positions, and I was working out all the time. I was running marathons. I was cycling. I was doing all that stuff, right? And I felt great. Mm-hmm. I would pyramid run Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'd run like 20 miles before I went to work. People thought I was crazy. But when was I tired when I got done? I was, but then I would do a lightweight workout, abs, and then just to keep the fat burning going, I would go in, I would shower, but then I would stay in the shower and just turn the water down to the absolute coldest that I could stand. And you continue the fat burning process, then your body starts shaking and muscles start contracting and twitching and all that stuff like that. But I watched a show called The Magic Pill. and it was about keto and everything else like that, right? And the hormones and all this stuff that they put in our foods and the chemicals that they put in our foods versus what it was like when we were younger, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot more chemicals.
So much crap in our food.
So I watched this show. It was a documentary, and they actually, if you watch it, it's season 1. I think there was a big season out, but episode 1, that's all you need to watch. Season 1, episode 1, that will open your eyes to the food industry, to even, when it comes down to soft drinks. They tried to jail a guy, and it's in the documentary. I think he was in South Africa or something like that, or Australia. And they tried to put him in jail just for saying that the food pyramid was wrong, and how Coca-Cola and all that stuff was, putting all the stuff in their drinks that they shouldn't be putting in their drinks. They tried to lock him up, and he ended up beating the charge. The one thing that I did see that opened my eyes to about chemicals in our food is the young girl who was autistic. She was nonverbal. The only thing that girl ate was it was very unhealthy. It was like maybe chicken nuggets and Cheez-Its or something like that. She had a really weird diet. Well, the dad ended up got the whole family to agree to go 100% keto, right? And everything was, he went and bought a whole cow, grass-fed, no hormones, no chicken with no hormones, all that stuff, right? Just nothing. And fruits and vegetables freshly grown, all that. For about 5 days, his daughter was extremely just angry, right? More than normal. And then all of a sudden, she was able to use utensils. Like before, she just ate with her hands. And then, so it kind of stemmed from there. And then they had another young man that was autistic. They put him on a keto, and he could now communicate. He could talk and dress himself and doing all this stuff. So, when I look at the back of a label, I want to know why I need aluminum dioxide or something like that, or titanium dioxide in my food. And so, it's a rabbit hole that you could go down. And just when I would grocery shop, I would be in the grocery store for at least 3 hours because I was reading every single label. Whatever I put in my cart, I had to make sure it was 100%, keto friendly.
Yeah.
All that. We bought a half a cow. All that was grass fed, no hormones, and it was great. But as far as I enjoyed being on the GLP-1. I felt great. My blood pressure was great. A1C was great. I had really no side effects. Every once in a while, maybe a headache here and there. But as far as my PTO goes, look, I ain't giving up my PTO.
It's kind of crazy, right? It was kind of crazy. One of the things that I thought about was, I didn't get a chance to Google this. I wanted to Google this. In the United States today, what percentage of Gen Zers are legally obese? I guess I should have said clinically obese.
In the United States, recent data suggests that roughly 20 to 33% of young adults who are part of Gen Z are considered legally obese, which means they have a BMI of 30 or higher.
Okay. I didn't mean legally, I meant clinically, but whatever.
Yeah.
So let's look at those numbers. 20 to 33%.
Right.
Okay. Let's meet that in the middle. So you're around what, 26, let's say 26%.
Right.
If 26, and that doesn't mean you're like huge, because clinically obese just means that your BMI, you know what I mean? All of that is
right.
But let's go with that 26, even 30. Let's say 30%. So that means that other 37%. So what I'm getting at is that other 30% that wants GLP-1s, that says, hey, I'd rather take GLP-1s than PTO. and I'll stay at this job that I hate if you offer GLP-1s instead of PTO? Is that just like, I wonder if that's male or females, first of all.
Right.
And second of all, I would like to know what age group that is. And if they're just want to be like, use that to be super skinny because of what they see on social media.
I think appearance is a lot to them, being skinny versus having the time off from work. As you and I know, part of Gen X, it's like we want our mental health days. We don't give a shit about appearance. I mean, you know what? I would much rather me be at home or on vacation with the family, whatever.
What was it costing? Do you know what it costs right now?
My insurance did pay for it at the time, and so they would ship it to the house, and it would arrive in a 3-month batch, and it was $75. Is what it would cost me because my insurance.
A month?
No, for 3 months.
Oh, for 3 months.
3 months. My insurance was paying for it at the time.
But if you got to pay out of pocket, what?
You had to pay out of pocket. It's $1,000 a month.
Let's see right now.
That's what it was. It could be more now, but I heard they're offering it now where you can even get it without a prescription.
Let me ask you this: how many? Yeah, but it's expensive still.
It is.
How many hours of PTO do we accrue in a year?
120.
Okay, let's say on average. Mm-hmm. Let's say on average at our facility. Mm-hmm. Let's say they're making, an average employee is making what, $25 an hour?
Yeah, say 25.
Let's say $25 an hour.
Right.
So that's $3,000 in PTO.
Okay.
Now let's look at this. What is the out-of-pocket cost for Zepbound in 2026?
The out-of-pocket cost for Zepbound is around $1,086 per month.
Yeah. So it's gone up by about $80.
So $1,086 a month,
Right.
times 12 months is $13,000.
Right.
So they actually are making out. I mean, if you want to break it down into dollar amounts.
When I started with this company, in order for me to walk away from the company I was in, I said, look, you guys don't pay for this medication. My wife and I are on this medication. So they said, well, we can order you compounded and it'll cost this amount. So we kind of kicked it back and forth. And I said, look, it's still expensive. How about, and we went back and forth like 3 or 4 times on an offer letter. And then they come back and they said, okay, we're going to, I've spoken to the team. We're going to bump you up to this pay to compensate for the cost of medication. I'm like, cool, I'll take it. Then they changed insurances and I didn't get that in writing. Oh, I went to benefits.
Here? At this place?
Yes.
Ooh.
And because I didn't get that part in writing, they said there's nothing I could do. And the girl who hired me has now since moved on to a different corporation. But in my defense, because we have our own on-site healthcare, our own doctors.
Yeah.
She did remember that conversation because I questioned her about it. Well, that doctor's no longer there either. So I kind of got the shaft on that one. Pause.
So, yo. Hey, yo, that was wild. I kind of got the shaft on that one. That's a violation,
That
sir.
is a violation.
So Amazon, I didn't know if you know this or not. I didn't know until I read this article. Amazon apparently has, they got Amazon Prime, they got video, they got all that, right? Mm-hmm. Well, they also have an Amazon pharmacy. Mm-hmm. Did not know that. So apparently the Amazon pharmacy is trying to, they are going to, I don't know if they do already or if they're in the process, but they're going to offer Wegovy and Zepbound. So this might be a PSA for anybody watching, anybody that sees this, and I'll clip this up and put it on a YouTube short. Maybe it'll help some people. But Because I didn't know that Amazon had Amazon Pharmacy.
I will say this. My wife's boss, his wife is on the Wegovy pill. Mm-hmm. And
Yes.
and she has lost quite a bit of weight. She's had very great results on it. The other big one in the market right now is the GLP-3, which hasn't been, you can get it, hasn't been approved yet, FDA-wise. You can get it. I know guys that are on it, and they're having great results. So supposedly it does everything that the GLP-1's do, except for the, you know how it kind of shuts down your appetite on the GLP-1, and people talked about stomach paralysis and stuff like that. It doesn't do that. So you can still have you can still have an appetite, but it doesn't do the stomach paralysis thing. But I've never had a problem with that, even because I was on Mounjaro first, and then I was on Zepbound. Either or was good for me. I think I did have more weight loss on Mounjaro than I did on the Zepbound. The Zepbound kept me pretty steady, but then you got to look at stress too, you know, because I was microdosing and it on your stress level too, because your stress is gonna cause you to gain weight too. Because I put on like 25 pounds just from the stress level going from the back of the shop to the front of the shop.
Yeah.
So your boy here is the whipping child.
But yeah, Amazon Pharmacy. If those of you that might be interested, check it out. Amazon Pharmacy is offering. I think the pill. They may already sell that, and then they're trying to get the shot, and they're trying to get it at a low cost to make it affordable for people.
So
and then I guess Amazon as a corporation may start incorporating some kind of GLP-1, benefits for their employees and whatnot.
That's kind of nice, because I look at it this way: would you rather, as a company, would you rather spend the money on a medication that would help regulate people's blood pressure, blood sugar, all that stuff, and keep them from out being in the doctor all the time? Mm-hmm. Or would you just rather just not cover it, and then they're on their own and they can't afford it?
Especially in these times.
Because the stuff's getting more and more expensive.
Bro, it's hard out.
Man, I went to the grocery store today, and that was unreal. I went to Home Depot today.
Everything is outrageous, bro.
Outrageous.
Everything is outrageous.
So, well, you want me to introduce?
Hell yeah!
All
I think. And listen, if you're watching this and you don't know what this bottle is, I feel
get out a little bit more.
Yeah, you might need to go hit a club or something.
So, as y'all know, JD loves the tasting notes, and boy, do I got some.
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
All righty, so here we go.
Yeah, they be wilding out. They be wilding out with these descriptions.
So everybody knows Clase Azul. So you got the little bell at the top.
Yes, sir.
So nice. These bottles are beautiful, and a lot of people turn these into vases, and I've seen people use them as
you could turn that into a bong.
Olive oil, allegedly.
So
on the aroma, we're going to get some strong notes of vanilla, caramel, cooked agave, candied orange peel, subtle baking spices, and cloves and cinnamon. On the palate, very smooth sweetness. Excuse me. Features of heavy vanilla, butterscotch, hazelnut, caramel, baked agave, and rich, with a creamy, rich mouthfeel. And for the finish,
that was a pause right there.
And the finish.
It's always the finish. It's a long, smooth something.
Pretty close. But we're a little higher in this time.
Okay.
We're going to get on the finish. You're going to get a long, luxurious, warm, lingering notes of tasted oak.
God
vanilla
damn.
with a gentle, spicy nut.
Yo. Clase Azul is tripping.
They don't do us wrong, so
That's hilarious.
So it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So this is a nice sipping tequila.
Absolutely.
So
salute.
God, that's good. You know, this is the original bottle when I first moved down here. It's been sitting on the shelf for 5-6 years.
Very popular bottle in the
Very popular bottle.
in the clubs, bro.
Oh, yes.
This one, well, it went through its phase. And then people started doing the tall bottles of the 1942, the
Right.
Don Julio.
Oh,
This is a no brainer though. It's always
it is, and for you guys, it
So
is
good.
it is a Reposado, so it is 80 proof. I would like to get some more of the higher end bottles, but man, the price. The price starts climbing, and I will actually say the price on this bottle has actually dropped. There's a lot of it out there now.
This one was going for 120, 130.
When I bought this,
whatever.
it was like 160.
Okay.
It's down to like 120, 130 now. And
Yep.
then I've heard my wife said that one of her employees actually drinks one of these a week.
What?
One a week.
What?
It's about $100 now where he gets it.
Is he just shooting the shit? Just drinking fucking
Look, smooth.
a big bottle?
This size bottle, 750 ml.
That's great. They do sell the smaller bottles, don't they?
I've never seen a smaller bottle. Have you? A
Then they-
375?
Well, then they might. What's that up there?
It's the same thing. That was a gift.
But that's the same size.
Same size.
Do they sell one bigger? I thought there was a different size.
I don't know.
Yeah, it might be just that one.
That's a violation. Thought there was a different size.
Thought there was a.
So
This is always delicious.
oh yeah. Yeah, so I got woke up this morning from text messages from work. Finally I told him at the end of the day, I said, please do not message me at
Who messaged you? My lead?
now your boss at 6:30 in the morning, and then woke my wife up. She was pissed.
I didn't even see him.
And
today.
B1 too.
Huh?
B1. Old interior guy. He's out on the phone right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Next thing you know, my phone went bing, 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 bing.
Bro.
And next thing you know, my wife was like, what the? I was like, jeez.
I saw some. Yeah. I don't want to talk shop.
Right?
I think sometimes they don't want to hear us talk shop.
Nah.
I saw we saw some hilarious, funny. You've seen it so many times
100%.
inside the wheel wells.
Oh, yeah.
We had to go out there, bro. I had one of my senior painters was like, he came back to the shop and he was like, hey man, he was like, don't take this the wrong way, but I need your help on something. And I was like, why would I take that the wrong way? And he was like, well, when you see it, you'll know why.
Yeah.
Here, pass me that one. This one's open, sir.
Well, thank you, sir. Mm-hmm. Really appreciate it.
Anyways, it was one of the old. We need you to just.
Dustin in the
No,
hammer.
not even does, bro. With the big paintbrush, just a whole. You know what I mean?
They had you do the.
Bro, it looks so terrible.
What is that? What's that guy's name? Who was the painter? Bob Ross.
Yeah, bro.
They had you do
it's-
the Bob Ross.
He was like, I refuse to do it. He was like, I won't. I was like, don't worry about it, bro. I got you. He was like, I refuse to do it, bro. He was like, it's just too Mickey Mouse. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. He was like, no, bro. He was like, I've been doing this too long. I was like,
I wish you could have been there. I'll say his name now because he spent 27 years with us. Mr. Merle retired.
oh yeah. Shout out to Mr. Merle.
Merle, the OG.
Taught me how to pull fine line, bro. Taught me how to pull tape.
So they did Sonny's barbecue for him on Thursday, and I think his wife retired the same day too. They were both retiring the same day.
Oh, I didn't know she worked there too.
No, not at the same place.
Oh.
She works somewhere else. I can't
Okay.
remember what she does for a living.
That's cool.
They both retired on the
Wow.
same day. So
Congratulations.
But oh yeah, it was.
I had some of that coleslaw.
Did you?
Yeah.
How was it? I didn't. I had
Some of
a
that
little bit
leftover close. I had some of that leftover coleslaw.
There was
It
some pulled pork left over.
Yeah, I didn't.
You didn't mess with that.
No.
So, trying to think.
I'm trying to hold on. Let me pull up my notes.
Oh yeah. I was.
Oh man, bro, I didn't. We can look it up right now if you want, and I can read it. But there was there's two teachers.
Mm-hmm.
There's two teachers.
It doesn't have anything to do. Does this have something to do with these fine ass teachers that be sleeping with their students?
Bro, there's two teachers at Centennial High School in, I want to say, Peoria, Arizona, I believe it is.
Okay.
And we can fact check. We can Google this. I didn't have a chance, but I heard about it, and I was like, oh my goodness, this kid is 16 years old, right?
Right.
A stud on the football team, right? Not one. My man knocked two teachers. One of them is lightweight stalking him. Over 4,000 text messages talking about she need that peace.
Yo.
Yes. Talk about I need that in my mouth.
Yo.
Craziness. 16.
I ain't mad at him.
Check this out. I know you don't know who this person is,
Right?
But there's an influencer out there. He's very popular in the TikTok community and just in the social media community.
Right.
His name is Noah Beck. Good guy. But one of the teachers, his sister. Yo, they said they got text messages where she's like, just the two of them are just won't leave that kid alone.
Really?
He was making videos with them. He was making home movies with them. And that's how he got caught up. This dummy want to go show the videos to people,
you don't
bro.
show your boys.
How many times do we gotta
big
say
mouths.
it? Bro, how many times do we have to say it? Keep that shit to yourself.
Hey, okay.
I'm gonna Google it. Go ahead and talk. I'm gonna Google it because I want to see what they look like.
I ask you this, okay? Even though it's wrong, okay? If it was your son and you found out, what would you do? Is it hard? Do you got to be angry because of the wife, or do you got to high five him in the room behind closed doors? What are you doing? Because you got to understand, when we went to school, teachers didn't look like they look nowadays.
So
They were hags.
So here's the problem though, and I'm guilty of it too. But I think everybody is guilty. The world looks at boys and girls, men and women, differently.
They do.
It's always been right. I mean, how long were women like not allowed to vote, not allowed in the workforce? You know what I mean? So now it's, if you have a 16-year-old son who gets caught up with two teachers, or you have a 16-year-old daughter who gets caught up with two teachers, we got two different scenarios.
Right.
And the only thing that would change, that would make the 16-year-old daughter a better scenario, if those two teachers were females.
Right.
Right? I mean, hey, listen, I'm just saying. I don't.
Allegedly.
Listen, I'm not saying that hold on. This comes from a father who, she just turned 16.
Right.
I have a daughter who's 16. I don't want her messing around with teachers, whether it's male or female.
Right.
So there's your answer for that. Right. And then you just asked me if my son, so let's say Isaiah, when he turns 16, and he's a stud on the football team, and he gets caught up with two teachers.
Right.
What do I do?
What do you do?
I sit him down behind closed doors and I say, bro, how'd you get caught? What were you thinking? I don't think I'm going to be mad at that, bro. I just don't.
I will say this, and
it's just different when it's boys and girls, and I don't know
because,
why. I don't know why.
Even my oldest,
and I'm not saying this right.
Right. Even my oldest boy. Right now, I will say this. Both of my sons were very good, pure until after high school, right? Good boys. My daughters, on the other hand, I love you girls, but you should have waited. So when my son left for the Air Force and he got out in the real world and he's doing his own thing, you know, and was I a proud dad of a man whore? I sure the hell was, because he was doing his thing. He was living his life. He wasn't strapped down. And I told him, it was all about taking his time, and you'll know when you're ready to settle down. And when he said, you know, we had that talk about getting married and stuff like that, and I'm like, you do understand that when you get married, that it's not going to be just, I'm going to go jump on the bike and run the streets with the boys. You got a wife to answer to now. Yeah. You got a household to take care of.
Yeah.
You got to be the husband and the dad and everything else like that. I said, are you willing? I said, because at that time he was 27. And I was like, so are you willing to hang up your man whore card? And I said, because you're a rare commodity. And I said, you're 27, who's never been married, doesn't have any kids, has no baby mama drama. I said, you're a motherfucking unicorn.
Yeah.
Prancing through the woods.
Absolutely.
And
not naked, though.
Not naked, though. No. But he looked at me, you know, we had that talk, and he's like, yes. He goes, I'm willing to do that. I'm like, okay. All right. So
go ahead.
But also on the, like you said, boys and girls, I will say it also applies to men and women too, because as you know, a man can go out and sleep with whoever he wants, and he's the fucking man, right? Mm-hmm. He's the man. But as soon as a woman does it, she's a hoe. But I think it should be the same, because there are career-minded women who don't have time for relationships, and they just want to have a maintenance date, right? They want that stress relief, whatever she calls it, right? I think it should be a level playing field. I don't think that people should look at her as and label her as a hoe or a whore or anything else like that, when you're not giving that same title to a man. Mm-hmm. You're saying he's the dude. He's mm-hmm. out there handling his business.
I get it.
Hey, girl want to handle her business, ma'am, you handle your business.
So here's what I think. I think that first of all, it's not cool because it's underage, right?
True.
Either way, right?
Yeah.
But I think the difference is if you're a father, you will understand this. I don't know, if you're just a human, I think you would understand this stuff. But when it comes to a girl, I guess what it is you always think of you want to think of your daughter as pure, as, you know what I mean? Like respect yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And don't just be out there throwing that thing around. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the difference with a boy and a girl. You know, if you have a daughter or a son, like, boys are just stupid. You know what I'm saying? With their thing between their legs. I mean, you got, at an early age, boys start touching themselves, and you know what I mean? Like, it's there, you know what I mean? But I think that's what it is. I think
I will say this.
I think we want to think of our daughters as you know.
Right. So I looked this up. I just want to see what was going on. So the two Arizona high school teachers.
Oh, did you get pictures?
I haven't got the picture, but I got the names. And it's in the news. So Haley Beck, 27 years old, and Angela.
So Haley Beck is Noah Beck's sister.
Okay, so and Angela Berlacca, 47 years old.
47. How old's the other one?
27.
So and that's where it comes into play, right? So
right.
So that's where it comes, because look, here's what it is. 47, right. And let's say let's say it was reversed.
Right.
Let's say instead of a 60-year-old boy, it was a 60-year-old cheerleader.
Right.
Let's say she was a cheerleader for the football team, right? And just like they were saying that this kid was a high school football stud, right? Let's say she was a very attractive 16-year-old cheerleader for the football team.
One blonde, one brunette.
So if it was a 47-year-old man with a 16-year-old girl, that's disgusting, and you should probably have your meat chopped off.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. But if it's a 47-year-old female and a 16-year-old boy, then people tend to give him props.
Right.
Like, damn, bro, you were handling.
You were handling business. So, like I said,
And
it's a
that's-
double standard.
it's a
thing.
double standard.
It's a double standard.
I think that's, there's one of those sayings like, well, that's a double standard that I got to live with. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
sometimes I think it's just become one of those type of things. Like that's just a double standard that people have to accept.
Well,
I had another thought.
I would have let me get some information on this, but I will, and I'll check with my son. But I do believe his high school, they had a band teacher, male, and was giving private lessons to one of the girls there. She was a senior. This was during her senior year. And from my understanding, and I'm not going to bring up the high school or anything else like that.
No.
But from my understanding is that once she graduated from high school, he resigned his position and they got married.
How old was he?
So he was in his mid 20s. I think so, band teacher. And then she would have been 17, 18 years old.
Wait. He was a band teacher in his mid 20s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to remember these teachers are young now.
That's the thing, right? Okay, so mid 20s and she's 18. Mm-hmm. So okay. So what does that mean? So you think that he waited until she turned 18? If you're 17 years old and 364 days,
Right.
You know what I mean? You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you think he waited for, you know what I mean?
It's still wrong because she's still a student and he's...
That, sir, is called statutory
Yes.
R word.
R word.
But once she turns 18, mid 20s and 18 is not, that's not terrible. No. The problem where entails the problem is you were dating her or seeing her or
Right.
messing around with her or interested in her when she was not of legal age.
No.
And that's where the problem comes into play. Now, if I'm 25 or take me, what the hell did I just do? Not me.
You what?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Not me. I'm so sorry. What a dumbass. What a dumbass. Not me.
Not you.
I'm saying if a 25-year-old dude meets an 18-year-old girl,
Okay.
that's not that big of a difference.
No.
7 years isn't that big of a difference.
And the thing is, though, society has changed. Because remember when our grandparents got married,
Yeah.
There was a huge age
Well, they say now though, but now, okay, but now they say if that same 25-year-old dude met her when she was 16 or 17, let's say even if they didn't do anything, he would have been 23, 24. You're grooming. Like if you're talking to that person, you guys have gone out to date, even if they never slept together until she turned 18, you're still grooming that. It's still a kid, a child. Right. To your point, when our parents or our grandparents for sure.
Oh, 100%.
When our grandparents were alive, I mean, they were getting married at very, very young
Yeah,
age.
I think my grandfather was born in 1913, and my grandmother was born in 1924. So there's a big age difference there. But I mean, also, I mean, how old were you? How old were you when your wife was born? We both had younger wives.
Yeah,
So
15 years younger.
yeah, 14 years. My wife is 14 years younger.
When she was born in 92, so I was 16,
16. So yeah, so
15, 16.
So yeah, so I was same situation. My wife is 14 years younger than me. She was born in 86. That was my freshman year in high school.
In 86.
86.
Let's see. I always get this. I think 91, 92 was my freshman year. Let's see, 91, 92, 92, 93, 93, 94, 94, 95. Yeah. 91 would have been 91. September 91 would have been or August would have been my freshman year in going into 92. So 92 March.
Right.
So still in school. So I was 15.
Yeah.
So I was 15.
They always said my wife has an older soul, is what they've always said. But my wife was very mature for her age at 25 when we met. So, you know.
Yeah, Britt was too.
You know, a lot of she's working, had a career, everything else like that, and took on my last two kids that were there at the house, which was kind of funny, being a stepmom at that age. But you know what? She handled her business, and she's got a great relationship with the kids.
Hell yeah.
So
What do you think the right thing to do is if your 16-year-old football player, high school son is knocking down two teachers and gets caught up?
man, that's a tough one, just because. You know, in today's times, you know, back in our day, our dad would probably high fived us, but you know, absolutely. But now the times have changed, you know, and parents view things totally different than when we were younger, right?
So here's the thing. I want to keep an eye on this. I'm going to keep an eye on this because I want to know so they're under investigation for what did it say? It said for grooming. So they're under investigation as of April of 2026 for alleged sexual misconduct and grooming involving the same male student.
Right.
Both were placed on leave. The older one
Is she married? Or
is the
even
older
married?
is the older one. Does it say which one is the older one?
Let me look. Are any of them married? That's the thing. That's what I'm looking at too.
Oh, so the older one resigned or was terminated in January, and the Haley Beck was fired. Let's see. So the 47-year-old is accused of sending explicit videos to the student who was a minor at the time. She is accused of furnishing obscene material to a minor. Oh, so those are the videos that he was showing. So he must have been showing the videos that she was sending him.
So the younger one is the dark-haired.
Okay. Haley Beck?
Yeah.
So that's Noah Beck's sister.
Right. So,
Accused of grooming, providing alcohol and drugs, and sexual conduct with the student during his sophomore and junior years. She is accused of offering the student money and having a sugar mama dynamic. Oh, I forgot about that. With charges of pandering and child abuse under review. I forgot about that. He was so if I'm not mistaken, in the text messages, she would she would tell him like, "Hey, I'm trying," you know what I mean? Like, let's get together. And he was like, "Yo, I need my bread.
Right. It's right here, people.com.
I need my bread."
Noah Beck's sister is one of the two teachers accused of grooming. So accused, which, you know, you're innocent until proven guilty. But,
Correct. Correct. But I mean, she was, you know,
right.
we know. Allegedly. She was allegedly accused of all. Well, she is accused of all this. That's for
right.
But she was yeah, she was chipping him off, dude. She was breaking that
Breaking bread?
She was breaking that fool off.
Really?
Breaking him
Now,
off.
is the older one married or
Yo, there was a text message where which one is the heavyset girl? Because I think one of them was kind of a bigger girl than the.
Well, the Haley Beck girl, she doesn't. I mean, she's a little thick, but not.
Let's see.
The other one is Angela.
Anyways, one of them texted him and was like, "Yo, I'm thinking of, I'm hungry, and I'm thinking about maybe I might go get a burrito for dinner, or something like that." And he said,
So the
"Maybe you
27 looks
shouldn't."
he said, "What?
Maybe you shouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo."
Yep.
He said, "Yo, you shouldn't." Oh my God. It doesn't show a full body picture. Oh, maybe it does. Let me see.
So she's the brunette.
Yes. So the brunette is a little bit thicker than the blonde, which is the
So-
older lady.
So one of them was texting him talking about, I think I might go get me a burrito. She's cute though. She might go get a burrito for dinner, and he was like, or maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't do that.
I'm trying
That's
to
crazy, bro. And if I'm not mistaken, watch this. Does Noah Beck have a movie coming out soon?
see. Oh boy.
Yes.
Has some projects coming up. He starred in Sideline 2 Intercepted, which will be out in late 2025, and he's also in the film Baton. He's also part of the new Baywatch TV series for Fox, scheduled for 2026.
Damn it. He's in the new Baywatch, bro. Scheduled for 2026. Oh, no. He probably like, damn, girl.
Well,
he started telling his
you know-
sister, like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing?
Here's the deal.
But he's not responsible for her.
No, he's not.
She's grown. They can't hold that against him.
What I will say is granted, yes, is it wrong? Sure, it's wrong. Should you be running your mouth to your boys? Absolutely not, because your boys can't keep their fucking mouth shut.
You got to keep that on the low, bro.
Low.
That's what I don't understand. These kids that be knocking at teachers don't keep their mouth shut.
No, they don't.
It's the same way that these rappers nowadays make these songs. You don't really know nothing about it, but they make these songs and they implicate themselves in crimes, bro. They literally put it in the lyrics, bro. They'll make a whole song about a crime that they did,
Right.
and then wonder why
They get caught.
hey man, why you guys coming fucking with me? Why y'all picking me up?
Right.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe because we just tied you to a fucking murder
Right.
that you gave us all the ammo for. Crazy though. Crazy.
It's crazy. You know, at the end of the day, it is wrong. And, you know, even though I'm not mad at him, at 16 years old,
Here's what I will say.
but it is wrong.
Here's what I will say. Since we're talking about a 16-year-old boy, if my son, if Isaiah, by the time he's a sophomore or a junior in high school or whatever the case may be, however old he is, I hope that he's a stud, right? I hope that he's playing sports.
Right.
I hope that he's all that.
Right.
If I see that, if we get him into sports here soon and he starts to play, and by the time if I start to see that, oh, he's going to be a good player, oh, he might be, you know what I mean? Like, I think the best thing to do is I might have to have a talk with him beforehand and be like, hey, listen, let's be smart.
Right.
And I'm not going to I wouldn't necessarily tell him, teachers. I'm just going to tell him, in general, you got to tell them, let's be smart. But I mean, I don't know. It's such a touchy subject.
It is a touchy subject because I will say this. My mom was very good with us boys about it. My dad wasn't really good at talking to us about, the birds and the bees and stuff like that.
It's not an easy conversation to have.
And I still remember that of all people, my mother always told us, she goes, at the end of the day, and I don't know can I say the P word?
The what? Pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say pussy.
All right. Well, at the end of the day, my mother always told us boys, pussy don't pay your bills. Take your ass to work. And so we lived our life by that. We go to work. We don't give a shit what's going on in the house. And unless you got a sugar mama, then pussy is paying your bills.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Or nowadays in 2026, if your significant other has an OnlyFans page, they could be paying your bills.
It could be paying your bills.
For sure.
For sure. But
and you know what? And that's crazy because that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh, it is.
About how OnlyFans literally has been and continues to change lives.
Oh, it is.
Almost specifically for females.
Oh, 100%.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, especially and females got a whole lot there. Matter of fact, and we could go down that rabbit hole. There was a lady that I watched. She did a documentary on what she does, and she has her own private security and everything else like that. And she goes and mows people's lawns topless, or washes their cars, or cleans their house. She's hired. They don't have any kind of intercourse with her. She just does it topless or naked or whatever they pay for. And she just does the chores around the house, mows the lawn. And she said she made I think she made $8,000 in one day. In one day.
I mean, how could you be mad at that?
I'm not mad at that.
As long as you are 18 and older, how could you be mad at that?
Right. And the thing is, though, now I will say this, and it's mainly the females, because you don't see no guys out there mowing the lawn butt ass naked. I'm not saying they'd be out there, the girls would be hiring that, but you never know. They may be into that.
I think there's some wealthy women out there that
I would
may or may not like watching their pool boy out there clean the pool topless
I will say this.
without his shirt on.
I will say this.
Here's what's crazy. I just caught myself. Here's what's crazy. I have 3 daughters. Mm-hmm. I just said to what you just said, this girl is washing cars and everything topless and made $8,000 in one day. And I said, you can't be mad at that. So now I have to put myself in those shoes.
Right.
If it was my daughter, would I be mad at that? And I'm going to tell you right now, no. As long as she was 18 and older and able to make her own decisions.
Right.
Hey, man, I'm not going to knock your hustle.
Right.
As long as you're of legal age and you know what you're doing, man, and no, I'm not going to be mad at that. I don't think I would be mad at that.
No, I don't.
I'd be like, man, get your money, girl.
I will say this, though. The sugar mama thing, I have seen a lot, going to some of the golf courses. I seen this little old lady. You could tell she was on the prowl. She had her damn little dog with her. She had on the pantsuit.
I wouldn't mind having me a sugar mama.
Had on the pantsuit. She was strutting in front of the window where we're all sitting at the golf course drinking. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, look at this chick. She is looking for a sugar baby. Yep. She is, and I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad at her.
If you got it like that.
Hey. My wife told me, she says, let old lady pull up on you. Want to offer you some money.
My wife told me the same thing.
You better handle your business.
Just a couple of weeks ago, I had somebody in the back seat when I was driving Lyft.
Yo.
No. Yo, in the back seat. My bad. Yeah. No. I had a passenger in the back seat. I was driving, and this lady, she was born. When she was born, she's lived on Palm Beach Island her whole life. And those are like, 10, 20, 30,
wealth.
yeah, 10, 20, $30 million homes and up. And she told me, she was like, are you from this area? And we got to talking, and she was literally, she grew up on Palm Beach Island her whole life, just had money. And I picked her up from a high rise downtown and took her over to the to the island, stopped at a Publix, grabbed her prescription, and then dropped her off at her friend's mansion. I was like, shh. Bro, it was different. Another lady last week I had never been past Mar-a-Lago, bro.
Really?
Pick this older lady up from the hospital, take her over. We go over the bridge, and this was a different bridge that I had not been over. And we come pulling up, and I was like, "Hey, man!" I was like, "Man, a lot of construction going on here." And she was like, "Honey, that's not construction. That's Mar-a-Lago."
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "Oh." So that's like Secret Service type.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all that right there.
All that right there.
She was like, you think that's bad? She said, he's not even in town right now. She was like, when he's in town, forget about it. But same thing, took her on the island all the way down, skyrise.
Oh, man.
I'll be over there where the money's at, dog. I'll be over there where the money's at. Listen. I like driving Lyft in West Palm Beach, dog. You know what I mean? Listen.
Oh, my God.
They're over. They're over there. I'm telling you, they're there.
Hey, look.
You know what's crazy? Oh man,
Oh, we're good.
we're already at an hour 6. You know what's crazy is when I was over there on the island and I'm seeing all these houses, right? Same place that I did when I was in culinary school, and we did a charity event,
Right?
And they do it every year. I wish I would remember the name of the charity so I could shout them out, but it was $5,000 a plate. It was $5,000 a plate, and we did 12 people because it was 6 couples.
Okay.
So it was like 60 grand for the dinner that they paid for that went to charity. It was on the island. Okay. It was me, another guy who we were both students in culinary school, and a chef who didn't work at our school. He was already a master chef, but he volunteered to do that every year. He had been doing it for a hell of years. Anyways, so it was the 3 of us. So we were like his sous chefs. We assisted him. Bro, we served these cats on Versace plates. They were gold encrusted gold Versace plate. They had their whole fine china thing was all Versace. Versace plates, the dinner plates, salad plates, forks, everything. It was all Versace.
Damn.
And then, but what I'm getting at is, real quick, at the end of the dinner, the lady, you know, they have people that run the house.
Right.
So the lady that ran the house, she said, "Hey, the dinner was phenomenal. You guys did a great job. I'd really like to bring you guys out and introduce you to I forgot what she said, but she wanted to introduce us to the people that we served." So we're like, "Okay, cool, bro, Johnny." When I tell you, we walked into this dining room, bro, and I was blinded. I was like, whoa. There were 6 couples, husband and wives, and the females were just dripped. I'm talking about dripped out in diamonds. Necklaces, bracelets, watches, earrings, whatever, bro. They're just bling. We walked into the dining room, and it was like low lighting, and it was still just bling, just shining everywhere. I was like, holy moly. Anyways, what I'm getting at is, when I was driving over there the other day, and I was looking at all of these houses, these mansions that are over there, I was like, it's crazy that one person has this much money, but there are so many people
Right.
that have that much money.
Right.
It's like, and then I get to thinking, like, what did you do? What did your family do? Like, who's in your bloodline? Like,
Right.
where, how, and how did you guys accumulate this kind of wealth?
It's weird with the bloodline thing because it is me who pretty much handles my mother did it for years, and my father, but on my mother's side of the family, being Welsh and English, the names that are on our family tree that gave up land and title to come to this country and started out with, whatever they sold off, and they came to this country with that kind of money. And I was like, how bad did it have to be over there in order for you to give up land and title to come to the New World? Well,
I think that was, back in those days, I think more so it was, let's give up our title and our land so that we can go pursue opportunity.
Right.
Because that's what it was.
Right. But even now, like there was a question I've seen on Facebook. There was a husband who asked his wife, would you be upset with me if I cheated on you for $1 billion? You know what the wife said? She said, I would be more upset with you if you didn't cheat on me.
That's the proper answer.
For $1 billion.
That's the proper
She goes, because if I don't have to go to work again,
right.
She goes, I'm going to be mad for like 15 minutes. 15 minutes tops. And knowing that I get to walk in the fucking office and tell them to fuck off.
That's a no-brainer.
But you come home and tell me that you didn't cheat on me for $1 billion over some love. She goes, bro, I'm going to fuck you up.
You just put a B on it. Let's just put an M on it, bro.
Right.
If I came home and told Britt, hey, I passed up $1 million because I didn't want to cheat on you, she'd be like, are you stupid? Are you dumb?
Get out.
Yo, you better go back and get that.
Right. You bet.
Like, what? Are you kidding? I don't mean to cut short. I got to pee bad.
We got to go. So,
Yo. Hold on. Yeah, we did it again.
He's got a bladder of a 2-year-old little girl.
Yo, I do. I gotta piss like a racehorse. But shout out to us. A round of applause to us. We did it. We did it again. We're back. Listen, subscribe, like the video. If you're just coming across this, whenever you see this, like and subscribe to the video. Yeah. We want to try and grow the community, get it a little bit bigger. Let's get out there. I'm going to start putting some clips up. We appreciate all of the support that you guys are giving us right now, and we got some things in store. All right. We want to say thank you, and I got to go piss like a racehorse.
Happy birthday, Mom. We love you.
Happy birthday, Angie.
See you in a couple months.
Shout out to that 16-year-old knocking him. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Allegedly.
You know, no, it ain't alleged. He was
doing it.
All right. We the bastards.
Peace out.
We out.